Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's going on, my brother?
Not much, man. It's little Friday. So, hey, I'm pumped.
Yes.
I'm pumped, man. It's all good. For real. How you doing, though, man?
Hey, I'm good. I can't complain, man. Cannot complain.
How was your day, though, man? What you do today? You know what I'm saying? I know you had to go
shoot,
in, right?
The same usual. Yeah, just got through. Yeah, I went in. I went, there. But got off and got to go see some soccer from these little elementary school kids, man. Great day. How was yours?
Man, I finally did what I was supposed to do and got my notes done right before I left type stuff. I feel good. So I ain't got to wait on tonight, you know what I'm saying, and try to get it in and the rest of it, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. So I'm feeling good on that. Had some good old, some tacos, you know what I'm saying. It is National Taco Week. So, you know,
Yeah,
I love tacos.
I love taco.
Yes, sir. In the building tonight, you know how we do. So, hey, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? It's Thursday. We got a good show that we're going to rock and roll with. Also, I got this shirt, and this is probably the last time I wear this shirt because I got a backstory behind it. You see it?
There's a backstory.
There's a backstory behind it. So when I was on vacation, as everybody should know, the national championship games was being played. So we're talking, the Final Four. So, you know, when in Rome, you do as the Romans do, right? So, it's down in New Orleans, so partying and stuff like that before I got on the cruise. So, it's heavy lean, LSU style. Got on the boat, you know what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff. Even actually, before I got on the boat, Monday. So, watched the championship game, all that stuff went down, all the crazy stuff. I said, you know what? I'm going to get an LSU shirt, gonna rock it, let's go, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, on my way back, so now, this has happened on the, championship day. So I'm on the cruise, and smooth sailing, so now they ain't worried about nothing. Smooth sailing, and all of a sudden I'm headed back home, and then I see all this Halle Van Lift stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, go out west, go back home, go west, and then all of a sudden, people are like, nah, man. So you and I talked about on the show, probably gonna be with a contender or something like that, or either you're gonna be a contender or you go home. Well, we all got bamboozled because they said it was gonna be out west, or something like that.
Yep.
Well, she hasn't committed yet, but it's looking like LSU. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not supporting that. I'm not supporting Kim Mulkey and none of that stuff, right? So I was like, I told my mother, because I think she bought a shirt and stuff like that. I got Trinity LSU shirt, you know what I'm saying? Angel Reese. This is the last time I'm going to wear mine. You know what I'm saying? At least for a year. If she goes there, it's done. I'm not wearing it no more until she's gone.
Right.
Not going to,
Absolutely.
And this is all about Angel Reese. This wasn't about Kim Mulkey. You know what I'm saying? It's all about supporting her movement. And all of a sudden, Batman decided to want to be Robin and try to chase dreams. So, hey, So, you may not see this for another year or so. If that case, you may not see it no more. Who knows? You know how it goes. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. You want to know where to find us, Definitely. We rocking and rolling tonight. We on Twitter. We on Facebook. It's all at Mark and Will Show. TikTok, you don't
Yep.
stop. Instagram, Mark and Will Show. We on YouTube, of course. Doing what we do on that. Thank you guys for the support on that. We got gaming, Mark and Will Gaming, Mark and Will Gaming on YouTube. Website, markandwillshow.com. Follow us in a group. I'm telling you, that Mark and Will Show group is crazy. It's growing each day. Go ahead and follow that. We're doing what we got to do on that. You know how it is. So make sure you follow all those group pages and things, likes, watch, subscribe, follow, whatever you got to do, man. And we enjoy all the love that we get. So thank you guys. Speaking of love, definitely want to go ahead and talk about the merch. You know what I'm saying? T-shirt hooligans. Go ahead and get your hair, cop your hair.
Hooligans.
Do what you got to do. Shirts, hoodies, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you go visit them and got to put in that search box, Mark and Will Show. They have taken care of us. When we reached out and asked them, can we get in that? How's our stuff? Do some stuff, create. Hey, we came up with this. So please go ahead and support that without a doubt. T-shirt hooligans. Much love.
Support.
Yes. FNC. Yes.
FNC.
Friday Night Crew. Talk about all kinds of stuff. Rock and roll. Make sure you follow us on that. And, it's coming. I know I keep saying, but it is coming. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's going to come. Please. But
Yes,
we're going to bring it. Topics, talk about everything. Y'all know how we do. And that's what we're going to do. And, Mark got something that he's getting ready to drop and rock and roll with. Make sure you get ready for it. Gaming.
Yeah, y'all better believe it. MLB 23 is coming. Like I said yesterday, give me a couple of days. Let me get it going. Then I'm hitting live. Bing. I don't care no more. Just need y'all to go to YouTube, subscribe, and Twitch and follow because it's going down.
It's going down tonight. You heard him. It's going down. So we definitely got to rock and roll with that. So that's cool. All right. High school. Come on.
Yes, brother. You've been thinking, how your wheels be turning. You be calling me, talk to me about it. What's new that we got coming, my brother?
You know what? As you were, we definitely recognize the student athletes, especially in high school and things like that. And so we interview, the players, we interview the coaches, we have our polls that still will continue doing that. But we're going to have a segment where we spotlight players, right? So basically, if you got a highlight film of, of your action, you playing, doing something, hey, send us, DM us that video, and you might have a chance to be on the show. So if you're on the show, we're basically going to show your film, your clip, talk about it, Mark and Will style, raw and uncut, Don't make it 20 minutes. It's not going to be a 20-minute segment, so don't do that. Please don't do that. But we're going to spotlight, We're talking about, this is an opportunity for high schoolers who talk about, hey, people don't know me, I'm not getting recognized. Well, look, DM us. Make sure it's clear. Make sure ain't no cussing on it, nothing like that. Make sure it's clear. We get you on there. Mark and I are going to break down the film, the tape, stuff like that. Also, middle schoolers, opportunity. You too. Y'all play sports. Hey, we don't want to see somebody, making a ton of mistakes. It's the spotlight. So,
Yeah.
So this don't put little Johnny running to first base. That's not going to get it. That's not going to make the cut because no matter what you send in, Mark and I look at it and we'll decide who's going to be on it. And, it depends on how many we got. It's going to be one per show. So, it might be every show we do that week has a spotlight. And, so basically DM us, give us the child's name, the school, all that kind of stuff. Sports, just break it down.
Yes,
and,
sir.
just leave it to us. We'll go ahead and rock and roll and we'll make that player, student athlete, spotlight player of the day. And we'll also go ahead and put it on our social media and rock and roll with that. So make sure you guys DM
Absolutely.
us and we can get that rocking and rolling. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make sure these student athletes get the love that they deserve, and that's what we're all about. So we're going to be very excited to get that to take off and rock and roll with that.
Yes, sir.
So yeah. Mark, you got anything on wrestling before I click on it? Do we got anything? Or should we go ahead and skip it?
Make sure y'all watch SmackDown tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. SmackDown, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I will be dropping a short Saturday about what happened on there because I will be in tune tomorrow.
Okay, so y'all heard him. Watch it. He's gonna rock and roll. Do what he do. Y'all know it.
Sure.
So good, man. Let's go and get into some b-ball, man. Let's get some b-ball.
Oh, here we go. Talk about baseball, people. I'm gonna hit y'all with the scores for today because I pretty much hit everything yesterday because all these games was pretty much over with, except for I'm gonna hit the last four. You got the Yankees who beat the Angels 3-2. Baltimore beat Washington 4-0. Twins beat the Red Sox 10-4, and Houston beat Blue Jays 8-1. Now today, 420. April 20th, you have games that's actually on right now. Pittsburgh and the Reds. Pittsburgh is up 4-3. Rockies is up on Philly 4-0. Dodgers and Cubs rain delay. He's nuts, dude. You got the Padres and Diamondbacks that come on at 9:40. Mets and Giants come on at 9:40. You got some games that already happened. Another doubleheader. The Red Sox won today against the Twins 11-5. And the Yankees got the Angels again today, 9-3.
I hear you, but yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we know somebody who is a true pinstripe. So you know, I know he's probably celebrating and all that kind of stuff. So all right, y'all know how we do, but it's Thursday, so if you're not used to this, now you're gonna get used to it. This is what we do. We're gonna do the bottom feeders standings. So in American League East, the worst team right now is the Boston Red Sox. They 10-10, 500 balls, so it's not that bad. 6.5 games out of first place, but hey, it is what it is. In the Central, you got the Kansas City Royals. Woo! Wait, they eating too many ribs. They eating too many Kansas City ribs, man. They 4-15. Like, did they even spring practice? It's spring ball 4-15. 7, but look, the crazy thing is they're only 7 games out of first because the Twins is 11-8. That's sad. In the West, you got the Oakland A's. My gosh, they gonna need. Hey, since E40 can't go to Sacramento games, he can go to the A's games. They need them.
Right, get them rocking.
3-16, 9.5 games out. Come on, man, that's ridiculous. National League East, the worst team. Hey, Washington, stand up. 5-13. In the Central, you got. In the Central, can you guess who's the worst team in the Central?
Nah.
Reds.
You should pretty much know.
The Reds. 7-11. 6.5 game now. Hey, man, it is what it is. In the West, you got the Rockies. 5-14, 6 games out. Not surprised. It is what it is on it. And we talked about this guy yesterday, Mr. Max Scherzer, 10-game ban. He will appeal it, like we talked about. He probably end up getting about 7 games or something, 5 games. You know, they'll knock it down. So that's how they do. Yeah. But like we talked about it for the people who missed, when you're long with a tooth, you start bending corners. And, man, you got that fingernail. You got that fingernail file. Can I scuff up the ball? Growing nails out so long, so you can go ahead and scratch up the ball and get a nice old curve and all this. Man, all that stuff. We know what's going on, man. That's how they do, for real. Right. They scuffing the balls up and all kinds of crazy stuff. So, what's up, D? How you doing, sis? How you doing? So, yeah. So he got it. And you gonna wear that. You're gonna wear that crown. You're gonna wear that crown for real. You deserve that.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Let's pull up some of that NBA, man. Let me go ahead and rock and roll with that.
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna start with that. We're gonna take that on off. We ain't gonna start with that. That's a goodie. We ain't gonna start with that. We're gonna come back to that one because I got a lot of words for that one for sure. But we're gonna start off with LeBron James and the Lakers. Lakers 93, Grizzlies 103, tied 101. We talked about it yesterday. How we just knew, or we thought that the Lakers should take care of business
Yeah.
because Ja Morant did not play. And look what happened.
Boy.
AD and our guy D-Lo decided they didn't want to play.
Yeah. Yeah. This is totally embarrassing. This is embarrassing for the Lakers because y'all lose. Don't get it. I ain't go because everybody on the Grizzlies in the NBA well deserved, whatever.
True.
But the Lakers should be embarrassed to lose to this team without their star player Ja. On top of that, Anthony Davis, they're not going to win this series with him just scoring 13 points. He got to show up big in this series. 13 points is not going to cut it.
You know,
And then, like you said, I got D-Lo. Where was you at, brother?
missing in action.
Like, what's going on with you? They sitting here letting Brooks getting all in their skin. He huffing and puffing, pointing at people, staring them down.
He ain't even goddamn, though.
Something.
Look, he ain't even goddamn.
Exactly. He just got the whole team shook. Oh my goodness. This was not a good game for them at all. For one, they was pretty much down the whole game. They was down pretty much the whole game. So it goes back to LA. They're gonna have to do some type of readjustment because I guarantee you, Jaws is not gonna miss this one.
Nah, he ain't gonna miss this one, and he shouldn't because they know they got to still one. Everybody who's watching, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow button, all that good stuff. But no, you right. Okay, look. I have a problem when AD's already said, "I'll be ready for Game 3." I mean, what was you drinking some of that pure white in the locker room? I mean, for you to say, basically, well, I'll be ready for Game 3. Man, you should have been ready for Game 2. You're a veteran. You're a veteran, man. I mean, what's going on
Right.
with that? And that's ridiculous because y'all supposed to steal that. And like you said, Brooks is doing what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to get under people's skin and all that. But I'm not even worried about that part, right? Because we know that LeBron's probably gonna have 50 points because Dylan already said that he don't respect nobody unless you get a 40 piece.
Let's get 40.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, that's like me going out there and saying, you know what? I don't expect nobody unless you get a 50 piece on me, and I don't even play. Come on, bro. Okay. Okay.
He said he's old.
Well, he is.
He
but
said he's old.
yeah. All right. So look, D-Lo, 5 points, 30 minutes, 2 for 11. He has 7 boards, 4 assists. Mr. AD, 13 points, 5 blocks, 9 boards, 3 assists, 38 minutes. When Vanderbilt plays 22 minutes and is pretty much up there with you, that's an issue. That's a problem. Reeves was human. Reeves wasn't rocking and rolling like normal, but he had 12 points. You don't need a lot from him. You get 16 or whatever, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hashimura is rolling in. He had 20. Dude trying to get a contract, bro. He's trying to get a contract. But I'm going to tell you what hurt you. How you let Tillman get 22 points and 13 rebounds? That's how many points he scored total at Michigan State. That was his career totals at Michigan State. And you let him get 22 and 13. Come on. That's ridiculous.
Right.
Dylan only had 12. Jackson only had 18. Like, dude, they just, don't get me wrong, they had 6 players in double figures, but that's how they did when John didn't play this season, right? They kept it afloat because they played solid defense and they don't give up, man. And so that's why it's important to take advantage of the situation if you're Lakers. You guys were sky high scoring all this, and you only got 93 points. Come on, man.
Right.
That's not good. That's not good at all. So, hey, it is what it is.
It's not.
I said,
It's not.
when AD's talking about, well, I'm playing good on game 3. Well, then what was you doing in game 2? Like, you turn it off and on, I guess. I guess he can turn it off and on.
Exactly.
He's AD, so it is what it is.
Yeah, he turns off and on.
But I would say this.
Water faucet.
LeBron James is going for 45 points. He's going to make old boy eat them words, man.
Ah.
He going to make him eat them words, bro. For real. He going to make him eat them words. Yeah, that's ridiculous. You talking all that jazz. Well, the Bucks managed their star also won. 138, Heat 122. Um,
Yep.
what do you think about this game? Did it surprise you? Did you thought it was going to be
First
closer?
off, first off, I was very surprised because for them to put up 81 points in the first half, that was pretty ridiculous.
Sickening. Sickening.
That was nuts. I was surprised, but Milwaukee got a decent team. You know what I'm saying, with Giannis. I mean, even without Giannis, you expect for them to still put up good numbers and beat some teams or whatever. So they came out there, showed that they can win without their big guy, without Giannis, and they put on an impressive win to beat Miami, which Milwaukee should be able to beat Miami anyway. I think without Giannis, because they got the pieces, the key pieces or whatever. But this was a great impressive win on their part. 81 points in the first half is a lot of points.
You hit on the head. Basically, man, they are deep. So I hate that they got rid of our boy War. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised either. As far as that the Heat lost this game because the Heat got a bunch of role players except for Jimmy Buckets. You know what I'm saying? Really, they got some role players. You know how I feel about that. You got Duncan Robinson, Vincent Struss. That kind of. I mean, come on, dude. But 81 points, like I said, anytime you give up 81 points in a pickup game, it's wrong. But an NBA game, that's disgusting.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Connaughton 22 off the bench, Ingles 17. So them two themselves got 39. But hey, 138. First of
Exactly.
all, where's it for them to even get 138 in a game? It's ridiculous.
And playoffs.
That's,
Ain't regular season ball no more.
yeah, that's bull. That's bull. Saying he's that way. He's that way.
Always.
T Woods 113, Nuggets 122.
See, the Nuggets need to quit playing around. The Nuggets said, hold on, we're going to play around, let y'all think y'all going to come back a little bit. Then we just going to take off again, go ahead and beat y'all. They best quit playing around with these boys. But what I forgot to say yesterday, because it's crazy, I said in order for the Minnesota to at least have a fighting chance in this series is that Anthony had to put up more numbers. He dropped 41 last night. You know what I'm saying? If Cat's too busy out there shooting three balls, he got to be the next man who step up.
True, that's true.
That's why they brought that young man in there, because he's supposed to be a proven young star. That's why they brought him to Minnesota, but it wasn't enough to win the game. But I think he needs to put up more points like he did last night. But they playing Denver. Denver is too much, and like I said, well, your team ain't really doing nothing.
Yeah, the whole thing with that incident, man. You got Cat. You got Cat going on and doing stuff like that. Only 10 points. That's not good. Rudy Gobert, for him to get you 19, that's I guess that's Rudy. But I mean, the Joker, Joker's killing him, man. I mean, it don't make no difference who guards his Joker. He's killing him. He's really killing him, and it's sickening because you got Cat, you got Rudy, and they can do nothing because you can't speed him up. So he's going to do whatever he wants to do. And it is what it is, man. He's rocking and rolling. Yeah, and he's controlling the game. That's why he, now don't get me wrong, MB should probably won it last year or whatever he got to do, but you got to constantly keep on talking about Joker as an MVP, man, because the stats, if you watch it, it ain't even about the stats. Watch the game. Dude controls the game. Dude controls the game. And for Murray to go off and get 40 points, because that's probably the best since he played since a bubble. So, that right there is impressive, man. It's very impressive. So,
they were trying to roll through it.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I think it's a sweep.
Yeah, it should be a sweep. It should be, that's for sure. It should be without a doubt. Let me see. So tonight you got the game going on right now. What's the score of that game
right now? Philly is up 58-47 halftime.
Yeah, this is
58-47, which they probably just gonna go ahead and just run through it now. I don't think Brooklyn got enough to even try to come back to win. You got Embiid kicking people. I mean, this is Philly gonna win it. I mean, Brooklyn's just not ready. They not ready. They not there. They went through a lot this year, getting rid of their key pieces, which surprisingly they still make the playoffs. Congratulations to them. But Philly's too much for them. Philly's just too much, man.
Yeah, this is got sweep written all over it. They're gonna get swept. Not surprised. Let's get this out the way. I mean, once it came out that we knew they was gonna play each other. Once the Nets gave up everybody, it was a done deal. Not surprised on that one. So hey, go ahead and sweep them, get this out of there. Nobody wants to see that. You know, they playing a team with a whole bunch of role players, and that's okay. That's cool, but you got to have somebody. And I like Bridges. I like Bridges a lot, but he's not that guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a Robin. He's not a Batman. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying a team has to be full of that, but that's why we say Batman and Robin. And yeah, he definitely needs some help. He needs somebody big time to go ahead and help him out. So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
The game that I cannot wait: the Kings versus the Warriors.
Yeah.
The Kings, as what Shaq used to call them, the Queens, is up 2-0.
The Queens.
Hey, the Queens are sitting pretty. They sitting pretty.
Yeah, they sitting pretty right now. And we all know that Golden State, they're better at home. They really ain't had their road record this year was horrible. Absolutely horrible this year. You know what I'm saying? They was only good at home. So yeah, at home. See, I need to go ahead and knock these 2 games on out the way. Go ahead and try to at least get it 2-2 before you go back to Sacramento, because I got Golden State winning tonight. I think Golden State gonna come out with a point to prove. They gonna win this game.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Mom? What's up, Shan? They have to win this game. I think they will win this game, even though Draymond's not gonna play. It's suspended. Yep. Like Mark said, Warriors are different at home, and it's kind of disappointing that they cannot do it on the road. I think that first game they played, they had a chance, but you know they was in it at the end of the second game too. But we all know what happened with Draymond Green and stuff like that. But I think tonight is really going to be rocking and rolling with Golden State, and I think they get ready. Woo, then they're going to blow them out, man.
Right, absolutely. It's going to be one of them games.
And the thing about it is, if you're the Kings, this is the one you want. You're not facing Draymond Green or nothing like that. Go get this game. Because if you lose this game and the Warriors is Draymond be back game 4, yeah. You don't even want to take that chance. Tonight. Yeah, they are. Wiggins is back, all that kind of good stuff.
Oh yeah.
The Suns versus the Clippers, and Kawhi said he's not playing, his knee or something like that. What do you think about this, man? What do you think about this game?
First off, we talk about AD being injured all the time. Good God, Kawhi stays hurt too. You know what I'm saying? They said he actually.
Him and Paul.
What they were saying is he actually bruised it in game 1 and then done it again in game 2, to where it's like it's too sore for him to be out there, which is like, okay, that's cool. Now you have no Kawhi, now you have no Paul George. Well, Phoenix have no reason to lose this game.
That's why when you when you ain't playing half the season, your muscles ain't getting used to playing 2-3 games in a row and all this kind of stuff like that. You're gonna have soft tissue injuries and stuff like that because you're not used to playing. So it is what it is. And I'm gonna tell you what, the scary thing is, yes, the Suns need to take control of this. Need to go ahead and win this game. I agree, definitely. It's laid out for you guys. It's laid out for you on this one. But Clippers is another deep team. They are another deep team because you know who's smiling at this game? Westbrook. Westbrook's got his. Westbrook is ready. Yeah, he's ready. He's ready. He's like, what? I get to go back to old school? Yeah, I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. So right. He's gonna rock and roll. He's gonna rock and roll for sure. And that's gonna be scary.
I just hope it ain't a bad thing, because
he go for 60, then you ain't gonna be able to.
Hopefully he turned it over.
He gonna do that too. He gonna do that too. But the thing about it is, you don't want him to go for 50. Then all of a sudden, next game Kawhi comes back and he ain't trying to give the ball to Kawhi because I went for 50.
Exactly.
You know,
I did it when you wasn't here.
right,
Keep
right.
going.
Yeah, man, I'm back in Oklahoma. All that stuff. Now, Mark and I talked about this a little bit before got on the show. Sabonis matching Draymond Green's style of play. And the reason why I was saying it, brought this up, Mark, is because J.J. Redick made a great point on his show, on one of those shows, and he was talking about that, Sabonis has been doing some dirty plays also. He's not calling him a dirty player, but he's been making some dirty plays that's not being seen because nobody thinks about Sabonis as being dirty. But everybody thinks about Draymond Green being dirty. So
Right.
I think that's probably the worst thing that could happen to Sabonis, that you got the media talking about this. So now you're
Yep.
forcing the referees to pay attention to him, his physical play, right? Because other than that, nobody was talking about that until J.J. Redick brought that up. No, so right there is a serious issue. Everybody's going to be watching. Everybody's going to be watching that for sure.
Everybody.
And I know I am. I know I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
absolutely.
watching.
Because the crazy thing about it is, like you said, he just put a big target on his back, to where it's like we know Draymond for being Draymond because it's always out there. If you didn't pay attention to the game, you would have known Sabonis being like that. So
Right.
now Sabonis, you got a big X on your back.
Oh, well.
Hopefully he don't get suspended before this series over with.
If he gets suspended, they done. And I love Monk and Fox. But, dude is different down there. Sabonis is a mismatch. He can go to that hole and do what he got to do. So that's totally different. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. We definitely see what's going on with that. Goodness gracious. Let's see here. Since it popped up, we'll start off with that. Next week, y'all know what it is. It's draft week, big time. We got a lot of stuff that's going down. We're going to, do a lot of stuff for the show regarding the draft. So let's go ahead and get this out the way. We'll definitely talk about it a lot next week. What are the Steelers? You ask that, you answer that needs, and I'll answer the Cowboys' needs.
As far as with the Steelers, I'm still going to say and believe it's two positions. I was going to say offensive line, even though we pick some people up in free agency and stuff like that, which is cool or whatever. But you still, as offensive line, still got to be solid with the second-year quarterback we got with Kenny. And I would say still at DB. DB is a must. I think Levi Wallace is good, but I don't think he's our guy. And then with Peterson coming in, he's only there for 2 years.
Right.
He already said that he's done it after the 2 years. He's retiring, and he's long in the tooth. You know what I'm saying? He's old.
Right.
He ain't gonna be able to really be out there with them fast young guys like that. Anyway, it's a good pickup to bring him in, veteran presence, but that cornerback is going to be very, very important. This is like the offensive line.
Right. You right. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you what, though. For Dallas, man, it's definitely a defensive tackle. You know what I'm saying? You got to really sure up. I know you got Heinkins, but, you need definitely more than that to rock and roll. With that, so I got to go with defensive tackle. And, people want to say tight end. I think we got 2 tight ends. You definitely carry a third. We got the receiver, but I'm gonna go with another offensive lineman, man. I mean, you can never have enough of that. And we know my guy always get hurt. Mr. Tyron gets hurt all the time. So go ahead, I'm looking for that big time dude and a running back, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Robinson, I like him. But do you take him that high? You know what I'm saying? In the first round. I like Gibbs, but would Gibbs be available in the second round? So, you caught, what I'm saying, in the position that you want to do and all that kind of stuff and all that kind of thing. So, it's all good with that. So, I'm definitely looking at that. Those are definitely spots on that. And like I said, next week we'll definitely hit more on that. Let me see. Right up, Patricia.
Oh,
going to the Eagles as a defensive consultant. You know what is that?
So,
Right.
but you know what's so crazy? At Belichick tree stays getting a job. They're gonna always get a job in the NFL.
Right.
Always.
Right. That's what he do.
'Cause what's his defensive scheme gonna do to help them out?
Nothing. Nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Dude is this. I think he's trying to probably try to pick. You know what I'm saying? The brain. That's what I think. I think he's trying to pick his brain and all that kind of stuff like that. But it is what it is. You know, Eagles, if they can go ahead and load up on everybody, they will. That's the thing. They're going to load up coaches, players, every high quality player they're trying to get and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. Good luck. Who cares with that one? It is what it is.
Right.
Speaking of something, Mr. Brady doesn't entirely rule out retirement.
I'm so sick of this. You know, it's not even funny. It's not even funny with him because I knew it was gonna be that. We all knew it. We all knew it was coming, and then for him to come out and say, "Well, I got a couple of guys in Miami that I'm friends with." Really,
You trying to take his job?
you got a couple of guys in Miami that you friends with.
You trying to? Yeah.
You trying to take a young man's job because he's concussion prone. Okay, well, I see what you're doing, Brady.
Yeah, he's trying his best. He knows he's got Cheetah down there. You got Waddle and all that kind of stuff like that. So you know, it is what it is.
Right.
I don't blame him. Hey, if you can't get third, you might go to San Fran and see what how many games Purdy's gonna be out. You know, do it that way.
Right.
You know, go ahead and be smart with that. You know, without a doubt. Let's see.
Yeah. I
But
think he wants to go to
are
Miami.
we? Yeah,
He said them for a reason.
right. Because he looked at the roster. He know the deal. But the Brady will not go away, bro. He won't go away at all. That is how he does.
And then we all know who's in the division.
Right. Yeah. Whatever. Good luck with that one. All right. I thought this was interesting. Brady Quinn talking about QB CJ Stroud, no show at Manning's camp, and how that brings up red flags. But he's trying to say that, you know, that Mr. Ryan Clark took that out of context and all that kind of stuff like that. So basically, they both was up for questioning each other. You know what I'm saying? And again, Ryan was smoking him. But I just think it's funny that certain players get brought up at certain times. You know, like the Manning camp, me not showing up, and really, people are saying that he wasn't even supposed to go there. So why are we throwing mud at people, bro? Like right before the draft. Like, I mean, did somebody pay you to say that so he can slip to some other team?
Okay, the thing is, if he wasn't invited to the camp, why will he show up?
Well, he's supposed to work the camp.
Why am I just gonna show up somewhere willy nilly?
Supposedly, he said he was supposed to work the camp.
camp.
Yeah, you know how they got those camps. He's supposed to work the camp.
Okay, I mean I get that, but what if something had came up to where he couldn't get there? Maybe he had a conversation with one of the Manny boys that said, "I ain't gonna be able to make it." Why make it bigger than what it should be? We don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I mean, like you said, why are they bringing this up to throw mud on him? That's kind of suspicious. He probably could have talked to them and said, "I ain't gonna be able to make it." Something came up, and they was like, "Oh, okay, cool, thanks anyway." But they just want a story out of this. What did CJ do?
Well, you know, that's Brady Quinn. Like your boy said, Ryan Clark said, "Hey, bro, like, why you bringing it up?" I mean, like, that's like somebody, but, you know, he missed church. He didn't go to church. So, you know, he's not a good Christian, so maybe he's not going to be a good football player. Or, you know, this throwing stuff against the wall to see if it stick. You know, you can dive deep in a lot of these quarterbacks' history backgrounds and throw something. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's odd that all of a sudden you're gonna try to throw that and say, well, that's why he got red flags for missing day camp. He probably missed a lot of stuff.
Right.
You know, if
Right.
you're basing it on that, then you really didn't like him in the first place. You know, you really didn't like him in the first place.
Right.
So, you know, anything. But I know Ryan Clark was on him, though. He was on him. Full flash. He don't
Clark
play.
said, yeah, all right.
He don't play it. NFL draft. Would you draft a 25-year-old quarterback? Stetson Bennett from Georgia's 25. But, you know, we done had Winky from Florida State who was 29. You know what I'm saying? Then we had some other ones.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if you a GM though, would that age kind of hinder you, or you know, what would you think?
I think the age is very important. That age is very important. I mean, he's 25. By the time, you know what I'm saying, his rookie contract, so when he's 30, you already signed a 30-year-old a big deal like that? Is he that good for you to sign him? You know what I'm saying? To a big major contract like that at 30. Because, I mean, of course we see the Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady's and stuff like that. That's the Aaron Rodgers and the Tom Brady's. That's different.
Right.
We talk about it. Somebody like kid, is he even gonna make it in the NFL? We don't know. I mean, it'll be a late round draft pick if I would have to do it. It ain't gonna be early.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it. And if he does, it's because he played at Georgia. And somebody might take him for, like, you know what I'm saying, out of good faith. You know what I'm saying? He'll be the third string quarterback, be a practice quarterback, something like that. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, no one's crying over that. That's for sure. That is for sure. So we'll see. All right, we got something dear to your heart that's happening, right? That's definitely happening. Will happen, I mean. So let this load up and bring this in real quick. Davis versus Garcia. Saturday.
Woo-hoo.
What you think about this match, man?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it now while we on the show. Don't nobody call me. I will be into this fight. I'm not picking up no phone, iPad, no nothing. I'm watching this fight. I gotta dissect this fight so I can talk about it Monday. But this fight right here is going to be very, very interesting because we all know Tank is a great puncher as far as with his power, right? I don't think he's the great skill. I think he's more or less got a lot of power. He gets hit a lot. Ryan, he gets hit a lot too, but Ryan knows how to really play better defense to me than him, to me, in my opinion. I think it boils down to if Ryan uses his reach and not let Davis get inside. Because if Davis get inside, Davis got a chance to uppercut him and knock him out. We done saw Davis uppercut a lot of people, put them to bed. He let Tank get close to him. This fight's over. And within 8, like Davis said. It'll be over within 8. You don't want Davis getting close to you. I think Garcia just need to use his range. Jab him left. Then you got that punch. And it's ready to land it. Because Davis is dangerous if he get inside. Little bitty dude, and he get that uppercut's dangerous.
I tell you what, man. It's been so much trash talking and back and forth, rocking. I'm ready to see this because Tank, you got to take care of business. You got to take care of business, man. You don't be there talking that stuff and all of a sudden lose. This should be a good one. This should be a real good one. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go the distance so we can see it. You know what I'm saying? I want a slugfest.
I do too.
I want that. I don't want no soft stuff. I want a slugfest. Let's rock and roll with that. That should be a good one. But who you got though? Who you picking?
Look.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna go with Ryan Garcia though.
I was going to say because I remember the other day.
I know. Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I remember that. I'm
Okay.
going with Ryan. It's just that it's a scary pick for Ryan too.
Yeah.
Because I know if Davis get close, it's a wrap.
Right. Come on, Tank. Let's do this, baby. Let's do this, Tank. You gotta go ahead, bro. You got to. You gotta get it, brother. If you don't get it, ain't no telling what's gonna happen. You gotta knock this out, man. You gotta do it.
Right.
You gotta win. Should be interesting. Big time.
And it's a no rematch clause.
Oh wow.